For the past couple of years, we've been told to treat artificial intelligence like an intern. You type a prompt, and the AI helps you brainstorm a marketing campaign or draft a polite email to your boss. You do the heavy lifting, and the machine acts as your digital co-pilot. This chart shows the actual impact of early chatbots on a standard 40-hour workweek. A recent study of Danish workers found that using these text-based models saved them an average of just 2.8% of their time. Their hours didn't drop, and their wages stayed exactly the same. But the software has evolved past that simple text box interface. The industry is rapidly moving towards Agentic AI. Agentic AI agents are software entities designed to perceive their environment, make multi-step decisions, and take actions autonomously to achieve specific goals. Instead of waiting for you to ask it a question, an agentic system like Claude Cowork runs in the background. You give it a high-level goal, and the software reads your files, writes new code, and executes an entire chain of actions on its own. This pie chart illustrates how businesses are actually deploying these new systems. According to a September 2025 report from Anthropic, 75% of companies using their software have abandoned the collaboration model entirely. They are using it for full task delegation. The comforting idea of the AI assistant was just a temporary bridge. The transition to fully automated white-collar knowledge work is already underway. In mid-2025, many companies started abandoning their early generative AI pilot projects because the basic chatbots struggled to integrate complex data. The tech industry solved this problem by removing the human from the middle of the workflow. Under the new model, a manager simply defines a final objective. The AI agent takes that objective, figures out the necessary subtasks, makes autonomous decisions about how to sequence them, and does the work itself. We saw exactly how capable this architecture is in February 2026. A researcher set up an experiment where a network of 16 distinct Claude Opus 4.6 agents were given a single prompt and left to collaborate with each other. Together, these agents successfully built a C compiler from scratch using the programming language Rust. A compiler is a complex program that translates human-readable source code into machine code that a computer's processor can execute. Writing one from scratch is a highly rigorous test of logic and software engineering. If a network of agents can autonomously map out and build a deeply technical systems tool, routine administrative tasks like drafting financial reports or analyzing legal contracts are trivial by comparison. This wave of automation is pointed directly at the modern office. Researchers at OpenAI estimate that 80% of the U.S. workforce will see at least some of their daily work affected by large language models. While physical trades remain largely insulated for now, roles rooted entirely in processing information, like accountants and web designers and advanced mathematicians, are the most highly exposed. Dario Amodei, the CEO of Anthropic, was explicit about what this means. He warned that AI is on track to eliminate white-collar jobs across the board, specifically targeting entry-level positions in finance, law, and consulting. We've already seen this rapid obsolescence happen within the AI industry itself. In 2023, prompt engineer, someone skilled at typing the exact right instructions into a chatbot, was one of the highest-paying, most sought-after new careers. By 2025, it was effectively a dead profession because the models learned to intuit user intent completely on their own. The technology is moving so fast that it is actively dismantling the very careers it created just 2 years ago, long before it finishes clearing out traditional administrative roles. Look ahead to the year 2030. As businesses invest trillions into AI data centers and infrastructure, the basic mechanics of how a company operates will look completely different. These warnings are now coming from the heart of American manufacturing. Ford CEO Jim Farley predicts that artificial intelligence is going to replace literally half of all white-collar workers in the United States. The workers who remain will not be doing the hands-on drafting, coding, or analyzing. Instead, their daily routine will look like middle management. They will act as supervisors, reviewing outputs and managing a fleet of autonomous software agents. This graph shows an emerging corporate paradox. Historically, industries relied on wide entry-level bases as training grounds for future management. But if autonomous agents perfectly execute repetitive junior tasks, how do graduates learn the business? You cannot supervise a process you've never executed. The immediate disruption of mass layoffs is only the first wave. The lasting impact of Agentic AI is the permanent removal of the stepping stones that build professional expertise, leaving us to figure out what an office job actually is when the machine does all the work.